A lot of people think that they spend too much money. Most of the time, that's not really the problem. The real problem is that we don't know where our money goes. I tried different apps, spreadsheet, detailed budget, and honestly, it always ended the same way. Too complex, too much work, and after a few weeks, I stopped using them. So I built my own system in Excel. Not to be perfect, just to be clear and realistic. Using the wrong tool for budgeting is like trying to cut grass with scissors. You can do it, but it's painful and you won't last long. So in this series, I want to build a simple, interactive family budget dashboard. Nothing fancy, nothing overcomplicated. We'll build it step by step, so even if you're a beginner, you can follow. I split this into 4 videos. In this first one, I just want to show you the template and the dashboard, and the skeleton. In the second video, we'll build the basics, categories, budget planner, transaction, and rules. In the third video, we'll focus on the database and pivot table and how they feed the dashboard. And in the last video, we'll look at the VBA and the automation that saves a lot of time. You can see the dashboard as the heart of the system. We don't edit anything here, it's only for viewing, it's like a cockpit. You look at it to understand what's going on. You can filter by year, months, and everything updates automatically. You can see income, fixed expense, variable expense, and savings. If you're saving for a house or for holidays, you can see how it changes over the year, not just 1 month, of course. A budget is not only about what you spend, it's about comparing what you planned with what actually happened. That's why we look at overspending and underspending. And we also look at it in 2 ways, this month and over the whole year to date. This helps you understand if a big payment is really a problem or just a one-time thing. So remember, if something looks wrong in your dashboard, you don't fix it there. The dashboard only shows what happened in the other pages. And that's what we will build in the next videos. So I begin from my favorite blank, turn it to black. I can change the height of my first row to make it taller, and it will become my header. If you want a custom color, we can go and take the hex from existing color and copy paste, and we can have our custom color. In the shape, I take my favorite, that's the rectangle with the rounded corners. I change the background and I remove the outline. I can copy paste when I'm happy with my shape, and I just spread them really roughly where I want my different section. That will be my different section of my dashboard. Here it's not about being precise, it's just about having an idea of where I want all my shapes. If you want to select more than one, you maintain Control. We can align left. So what does it do? Is that it will take the leftist shape and align all the other one on the same level on the left. So it's really practical. You don't need to be too precise in the beginning. It's just about putting one and then the other one, you just align them. So here I did skip. Same for this one, I align on top. This one I can align on the left. The two on the right I can align on the right, and everything is aligned. And And now I can also distribute horizontally, and there is the same space between all my ships. Now that I'm happy with my section, we shall start to put some text. So we could write in the shape immediately, but you will see it's way less practical because then you cannot move your text. So that's why I prefer to use a text box. Text box, same idea. We can remove our shape fill. We can remove our outline. We can select our size. And when we are happy, we can also, of course, copy and paste it to not do that 4 or 5 or 6 times. You can see I'm just copying Ctrl C, Ctrl V. When you have our text, we want now to add some little pictures, some little icons. So you can import one from your own computer, which is here. And if your icon doesn't have the white color, if you want it white, it's really easy. You can just push the brightness to 100. Then you can have your white icon, no matter what your icon was. So here I'm copying and paste, and then I crop. So I just keep, when I have the good size, I can just crop the house and then crop the plane. And so both of my icons are ready at the same time. So it also works if you have 9 little icons in one image. You can just import the full image, you size it, and then you can crop all of the icons. Really practical and saving some time. Here is also something interesting. When your image have some background, you can of course you can use AI to remove it. We can also change the color like that, yes. But then here there is also a tool to remove the background. So it's a bit longer and a bit more work than AI, but it still works, you know, it still does the job. So you just need to point every little zone that you want to keep, and then Excel will automatically remove the rest. So it still does the job now. When you're happy, okay. Oh, there is also online picture that you can find. Let's try, for example, to look for scale or for justice. So you see here I'm trying to look for scale, I wasn't happy, so let's look for justice. Not better. So I just go back to scale and I take the one I find the best. So that little one. So same idea, and you need to be careful to click on the picture and not the shape, otherwise you will move what you don't want. So you can see that there are some pre-selected colors, you will see. If you go there, graphic style, you can find straight away some white ones too. That's also really practical. So, you know, like if you want white for a dashboard like that, is what you want. You often like like a dark background with like a white writing. That's quite common in the area. Having white icons or having, is really easy because you can push brightness, you can change the style, you can change the color according to if it's an icon. So it's really easy. You can see I did add the little pig and the family on the same principle, so I did skip that. For the warning, it's a bit interesting too. You can play with different shape effects. As you can see, I was here looking for the one I wanted, the one I like. And finally, I prefer to remove the filling and to only keep the outline. Of course, we shall not keep that one. Yeah, I'm happy with some little shadow. It makes it really nice. And when we are happy, we can keep it. Okay, last one, you can also find some real picture. Of course, you can, for you change it. You take a picture of your family, but we can also find some online pictures for the template. For example, we take that one, doesn't really matter. And then here, what's interesting is that you can change the style. So I do really like the rounded style with a bit blur on the edge, but it's according to you. Now that we have finished our dashboard, we want to do our little buttons with some links, of course, in the header. So same idea. We can change our color. We can take the same one and then going in the custom color and just change it slightly bit, and it will be different. Perfect. We can change the effects, and that one I really like, and it's make it like a real button. It's not flat. This one, or same idea, we can write straight away, but again, I prefer to use text box because then you will be able to move it way more. You can see here I was writing. So copy, paste. When you are happy, same idea for the icons. So I have already the icon of the social media, so I can take them. You can select more than one, again, maintain control. If you want to make it slightly bit different, we can also change one of the buttons, and this one will attract more of the focus of the user. So let's say that our main channel is YouTube, so we want that people go on YouTube. Same idea, it's also my box. I just copy paste and I just reduce the size. Again, we align on top and we distribute. So we put the first one and then the second one, they are really easily. When you are happy, we can group. So we select our picture, our shape, and we group them. So it means that if I move one of them, everything moves. We want to find links. So I have already on Discord, so I just go on Discord and I take my link that I want to put in my Excel. So right click, we go in links and we go in browse page and we paste our link. We can do this for every single link. On YouTube there is something interesting, that if we paste our link and then we add what you see on the screen, it will auto send the user to the subscription page. That's a little trick. Now all my links are working. Yes, make sure to try to test. Alright, our skeleton is ready. If you followed along, nice job. Let me know if anything didn't work for you, if it was too slow, too fast, too complicated. I'm always reading all the comments. You can also check the website for the full template and the user guide if you are moving ahead. Otherwise, see you soon for part 2.